Hi, this is my real voice. I just want to say something to you today from my heart. If you are listening to this, it's not by accident. I believe you were meant to hear this. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are loved more than you even realize. I know life gets heavy. I know you be through things you don't always talk about, but I want you to know God sees you. He has abandoned you. He's working behind the scenes. You are stronger than you think, and something beautiful is coming. Even if you can't see it yet, so take a deeper breath. Trust the process and reminder I am here with you. We are walking through this together.
Hey, listen to me for just 1 minute, okay? Please. Just for this one moment, drop everything around you. I know you weren't expecting to hear this right now, but heaven has timed this second to reach you, and Archangel Michael is standing beside me, urging you to hear every word. God is calling you, and this message, it isn't just important, it's final. You've got less than 45 minutes before something you never even imagined changes right in front of you. And I need you to be ready. Don't scroll past this. Don't skip. Because you'll regret missing this message forever if you do. This moment is sacred. It's like when lightning strikes in silence. There's a hush in the heavens right now. The angels have gone quiet. Because God is watching your reaction. You think it's just a coincidence that you're reading this right now? No, child. This was written in light long before you opened your eyes this morning. The time has come, and what happens next is going to feel like a dream you can't believe came true. But it all depends on what you do right now. Michael said your name has been repeated again and again in the courts of heaven. Not in anger. Not in judgment. But in a cry of protection. There was something that tried to block you from hearing this. But Michael fought it off. He stood guard over you last night while you slept. He whispered truth over your heart while you turned in pain. And today, right now, he's commanding this final 45-minute window to give you a way out, a miracle, and a sign that will leave you trembling with gratitude. But hear me, if you ignore this, the window closes. And you won't see it again like this. There's someone watching you from above. A soul who passed on, someone who carried love for you into eternity. They've been trying to get your attention too. They saw something approaching you. Something you can't see yet. But it's near. And if you keep walking the same way, you're going to walk right past what was sent for you. This is why God paused heaven to make sure you read every word with your spirit wide open. You don't have time to keep doubting yourself anymore. Something real is coming. This isn't about fear. It's about preparation. You've been praying for a breakthrough, haven't you? Late at night, whispering things nobody else knows. Crying silently in the bathroom. Holding your phone, waiting for a message that never comes. Feeling forgotten. Heaven saw it. Michael wept for you. And God, God never turned his face from you for 1 second. And now he's opening a path. But it can't stay open long. That's why this is a final window. Not a threat. A holy invitation. Gemstone, subscribe now if you feel your name is being whispered in this message. Archangel Michael told me clearly, those who feel chills reading this are already being called. When you subscribe, you're not just joining something, you're signaling heaven that you accept divine timing. Don't ignore what your soul already knows. Do you remember the last time you had a gut feeling and didn't listen? Remember the pain that followed? That's what Michael's trying to save you from this time. There's a hidden event happening, a conversation behind closed doors involving you. A decision that was going to be made without your knowledge. But heaven interfered. This is why your sleep has been restless. Why you've been feeling off. Why every small sound has been making your heart jump. Something has been building. And in the next few hours, it's going to be exposed. You think no one sees you, right? That you're invisible sometimes. That even your prayers vanish. But I'm here to tell you, from the highest place of truth, God has been planning something behind your back, and it's good. You have no idea the kind of reversal that's been put in motion. The kind that turns, almost, into, finally. The kind that makes enemies silent and brings opportunities out of nowhere. But none of that matters unless your heart hears this message in full. Because every second counts now. Michael said you've been trusting the wrong people with your pain. There's someone who said they care, but they don't protect your name in private. And while you're carrying love in your chest like it's gold, they've been playing a game with it. Heaven is done watching you bleed for those who wouldn't even bring you a bandage. That ends now. God is about to clear the room of every distraction, every manipulator, and every source of confusion. But you must agree with heaven. There's an energy around your house right now. Maybe you feel it. It's like someone is watching, but not in fear, in awe. Because your spirit has been glowing more than you know. Someone you don't expect has been watching you. Admiring you. Loving you in secret. They've stayed silent because they didn't feel worthy of your light. But today, yes, today, heaven will press on their heart in a way they can't ignore. And they'll make a move. But only if you are still, calm, and listening. The final 45-minute window is not about panic, it's about divine alignment. Think of it like a train pulling into your life. It won't wait. It won't stop twice. And if you hesitate, it will pass and leave a hole of what if behind you. God doesn't want that pain for you. He wants you in the right place at the right second, because there's a miracle arriving that's already got your name on it. Michael keeps repeating this word, name. Your name has been written on a scroll that angels have been circling. There's a petition in heaven with your story on it. And they're ready to stamp it, released. That means doors that were shut are going to swing open. That means people who once ignored you will start reaching out in awe. But it also means the spiritual attack around your emotions may rise briefly. That's how you'll know this message is real. The shift always comes with a storm. Don't let the storm scare you. Let it confirm you. Someone who once betrayed you is about to experience a holy kind of guilt. They will try to come back. They'll claim they've changed. But Michael said they're only returning because your elevation startled them. You are being raised in silence right now. And not everyone can come with you. You've outgrown some people emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Don't try to shrink again just to keep them comfortable. Heaven is making you fly. Michael keeps repeating this word, name. Your name has been written on a scroll that angels have been circling. There's a petition in heaven with your story on it. And they're ready to stamp it, released. That means doors that were shut are going to swing open. That means people who once ignored you will start reaching out in awe. But it also means the spiritual attack around your emotions may rise briefly. That's how you'll know this message is real. The shift always comes with a storm. Don't let the storm scare you. Let it confirm you. Someone who once betrayed you is about to experience a holy kind of guilt. They will try to come back. They'll claim they've changed. But Michael said they're only returning because your elevation startled them. You are being raised in silence right now. And not everyone can come with you. You've outgrown some people emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Don't try to shrink again just to keep them comfortable. Heaven is making you fly. In the coming hours, you'll notice strange things. Delays that seem odd. Conversations that feel off. Moments of déjà vu. These aren't random. They are divine reminders that the clock is ticking. And when the 45-minute window closes, the opportunity will either be in your hands, or it'll vanish for someone else to receive. This is sacred ground you're standing on right now. So don't rush past it. Breathe it in. Heaven is watching. This next chapter of your life will require more courage than you've used before. But you are ready. You weren't chosen because you were perfect. You were chosen because you didn't give up. And every tear you cried became a seed. Now, the harvest is coming. But don't water weeds anymore. Don't keep giving your energy to what doesn't grow. It's time to rise. And this message is your confirmation. I want you to prepare for an unexpected message. A DM, a text, an email, something that shocks you. It won't be from who you expect. But it will change the direction of your thinking. Because heaven is rerouting your journey. And this person has been positioned as a bridge, not a distraction. You'll feel it. You'll know. Your soul will say, this is different. And that's how you'll know Michael placed it in your path. Even right now, there are angels moving through your home. Some things are about to break spiritually. And you'll suddenly feel a wave of peace after this message. That's not imagination. That's confirmation. Michael is clearing the air, the curses, the confusion. You're going to see people around you begin to reveal their true intentions. Don't panic. It's part of the divine exposure that God promised. He doesn't want you walking into the next season with blind trust. Someone once told you that your dreams were too big. That your timing was wrong. That you'd be safer settling for less. But that voice didn't come from God. That was fear pretending to be love. And heaven is erasing it now. Your vision is returning. Your confidence is rising. Your purpose is calling louder than ever. And this right now, is your moment to say yes. You don't have to beg anyone to love you anymore. The kind of love coming toward you next won't ask you to shrink, to hide, or to beg. It'll feel like breathing again. It'll feel like being seen after years of invisibility. But you must keep walking with heaven. The love you want isn't found in chaos, it's waiting in peace. And peace is where God lives. You're still here. That means something inside you knows this message is for you. That means your spirit didn't scroll past what your heart needed. That means heaven is watching with tenderness, because you are showing faith, even when everything around you has tried to break it. Archangel Michael is standing with you now. He's not above you or behind you, he's right beside you. And he's not just here for comfort. He's here to war for you. Because this last window is closing, and what happens next will shock you in the most holy way. There's a whisper in the spirit right now. Can you feel it? A hush. It's like something's waiting for your permission. Heaven won't force it. That's why your free will is so powerful. All the angels can gather, all the miracles can line up, but if you say, "Not now," the moment passes. That's how important you are. Even God waits for your yes. And when you say yes, the entire atmosphere shifts. Even time bends to align when you agree with divine timing. Somebody underestimated your strength. They thought they could delay your destiny. They lied to others about you. Smiled in your face and cursed your name in the dark. But Michael saw it. And instead of punishing them with fire, heaven chose to bless you louder. That's how God works. He prepares a table in front of your enemies, not to humiliate them, but to prove they never had control over your future. And in the next few days, the blessings you'll receive will speak louder than every insult they threw behind your back. There's also someone praying for you secretly. You may not even know them well. But they see your heart. They admire your resilience. And they've been asking God to protect you, even when you're not watching. That kind of spiritual covering is rare. And Archangel Michael says heaven is preparing a way for that person to step closer into your life. Don't resist it. It's not another lesson. It's a gift. The energy around you is rising. Even electronics may act strange. Your body may feel heavy or light randomly. You're not broken. You're being upgraded. Heaven is downloading new clarity into your soul. That's why old things are falling apart. That's why people are pulling away. It's not loss, it's alignment. When God removes, it's always to make room. So let Him. Let the divine winds carry away what no longer serves your purpose. The spirit realm is closer than you think right now. You've been touching heaven with your tears. And tonight, yes, tonight, something sacred will happen in your space. You may feel a chill, see a flash, or sense a presence. Don't fear it. It's Michael confirming that this message wasn't just poetic words. It's a heavenly blueprint. And your obedience in listening, reading, and receiving is unlocking the sequence. There's also someone praying for you secretly. You may not even know them well. But they see your heart. They admire your resilience. And they've been asking God to protect you, even when you're not watching. That kind of spiritual covering is rare. And Archangel Michael says heaven is preparing a way for that person to step closer into your life. Don't resist it. It's not another lesson. It's a gift. The energy around you is rising. Even electronics may act strange. Your body may feel heavy or light randomly. You're not broken. You're being upgraded. Heaven is downloading new clarity into your soul. That's why old things are falling apart. That's why people are pulling away. It's not loss, it's alignment. When God removes, it's always to make room. So let Him. Let the divine winds carry away what no longer serves your purpose. The spirit realm is closer than you think right now. You've been touching heaven with your tears. And tonight, yes, tonight, something sacred will happen in your space. You may feel a chill, see a flash, or sense a presence. Don't fear it. It's Michael confirming that this message wasn't just poetic words. It's a heavenly blueprint. And your obedience in listening, reading, and receiving is unlocking the sequence. There's a number that will keep repeating around you. A sign. A name. A song lyric. It won't be random. Pay attention. Heaven communicates through subtle confirmations. The more you listen, the clearer it gets. This is how God builds intimacy with you. Not through thunder, but through whispers. Your life has been like a puzzle missing a key piece. But God has held that piece the whole time. You didn't lose it. He kept it for this moment, because if you had it too soon, you'd have tried to fit it in the wrong place. But now you're ready. And He's placing it gently in your hands. The picture will finally start to make sense. The pain, the pauses, the betrayals, they were not punishment. They were preparation. You are about to be seen in a new way. People who once walked past you will look again. And this time, they'll see what heaven has seen all along. Your beauty, your soul, your strength, none of it was ever hidden from God. And now He's about to show the world who you really are. But with great visibility comes great responsibility. So stay grounded. Stay kind. Stay obedient. That's how you protect the favor coming next. There's someone who's been trying to imitate you. Copying your energy. Mimicking your moves. But heaven doesn't honor impersonation, only authenticity. Don't be distracted by the noise. While they were watching you, God was watching your heart. And your consistency in the shadows is about to bring you into a season of divine spotlight. Not for fame, but for impact. This final window, it's not a threat. It's a rescue. You're not being punished, you're being pulled into something holier. And the only thing that can block it now is disbelief. Don't let the enemy convince you to delay. Don't let fear convince you it's too late. If you're reading this, it means heaven has extended your moment of favor just long enough for you to say yes. You're not the same person you were last year. Even last week. Your soul is wiser. Your spirit is hungrier. You've learned how to walk even when you're limping. And that counts in the spirit world. Every quiet prayer, every time you said, "I forgive," through gritted teeth, heaven counted it. And it's being returned as supernatural favor. Someone is being removed from your path right now. You won't even have to block them. They'll fade. Don't chase after what God is clearing. Don't try to fix what heaven is dismantling. The longer you hold on to what hurts, the more it delays what heals. Let it go. Even if you don't understand yet. Trust the unexplainable peace that follows holy obedience. Archangel Michael said this too, that your financial life is being rerouted. There's a shift coming in your resources. And it's not just to give you more. It's to give you different. You're not going to survive anymore. You're going to build. But you must change how you think about worth. Because abundance flows where gratitude lives. There's a person you love who's about to come clean. They've been hiding a truth. Not to harm you, but out of fear. They didn't know how to face your light. But now, Heaven is pressing their heart. And the conversation that comes from it will be like rain after drought. You'll understand things you never saw before. And you'll be set free from questions that haunted you. You'll also see dreams start to move faster. Things that once took years will start happening in days. That's what happens when alignment hits. But be careful, don't confuse motion with direction. Just because something's fast doesn't mean it's from God. That's why Michael is guiding this window. Because it's not about speed, it's about precision. You're going to sleep differently after this. Something will lift. That tightness in your chest. That knot in your stomach. You'll feel a divine breath move through your room. It's not imagination. It's reassurance. You'll feel held in a way you haven't in years. Because heaven is closer now than it's ever been. You are being protected, elevated, and redirected all at once. The next person who tries to get close to you, watch their eyes. Not their words. Souls don't lie. You'll know. You'll feel it in your bones. God is giving you X-ray vision now. No more wasted love. No more wasted time. No more wasted hope. A door you forgot you knocked on is about to swing open. And when it does, you'll remember this message. You'll remember where you were. How you felt. What you almost ignored. And you'll fall to your knees in gratitude that you didn't scroll away. That you listened. That you believed. That you said yes. Your soul is still here, reading, receiving, breathing in every word, and that alone is proof that heaven is not done with you. The fact that you didn't skip this, that something inside you kept saying, "Stay, there's more," is the exact reason this miracle is still active in your life. You're in divine timing now. This isn't just a message anymore. It's a living doorway. And God is watching to see if you step through it before the final 45-minute window fades into the spiritual mist forever. The next person who tries to get close to you, watch their eyes. Not their words. Souls don't lie. You'll know. You'll feel it in your bones. God is giving you X-ray vision now. No more wasted love. No more wasted time. No more wasted hope. A door you forgot you knocked on is about to swing open. And when it does, you'll remember this message. You'll remember where you were. How you felt. What you almost ignored. And you'll fall to your knees in gratitude that you didn't scroll away. That you listened. That you believed. That you said yes. Your soul is still here, reading, receiving, breathing in every word, and that alone is proof that heaven is not done with you. The fact that you didn't skip this, that something inside you kept saying, "Stay, there's more," is the exact reason this miracle is still active in your life. You're in divine timing now. This isn't just a message anymore. It's a living doorway. And God is watching to see if you step through it before the final 45-minute window fades into the spiritual mist forever. Listen carefully now. There's a sacred hush around you. Maybe you don't hear it with your ears, but your spirit feels it. It's the sound of angels holding their breath because a decision in your soul is about to shift the atmosphere. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword not for battle, but for protection. That means something is trying to reach you, but it's also being fought for in the spirit. That means this moment is holy. Don't treat it casually. You're on the edge of a breakthrough that no one around you is even aware of. They don't see how close you are. They don't feel the pull like you do. That's why it feels so lonely right now. Because when God is about to change everything, He isolates what's most valuable, not to punish it, but to prepare it. And you, yes you, have been hidden for protection. Not rejection. And that hiding is ending. Exposure is coming. But this exposure will bring increase, not pain. It will bring confirmation, not confusion. Someone who counted you out is about to need you. They'll remember the kindness you gave when they thought you were weak. They'll remember the way you didn't retaliate when they wronged you. And it will haunt them, but not in cruelty. In conviction. Because you're walking into a kind of favor that makes even your enemies apologize. You're not going to have to prove anything anymore. Your blessings will speak so loudly that silence will fall in every room you walk into. Michael says there is something being written in the book of heaven right now with your name on it. It's called a heavenly reversal. What was lost is being returned. What was denied is being reproved. What you were waiting for is being fast-tracked. But don't miss this, it requires surrender. It requires trust. Not in people, but in God's perfect plan. You've been leaning too much on logic, and heaven is asking you to lean into spirit now. There is a divine deposit being made into your life. You won't see it all at once, but the signs will come. You'll wake up feeling lighter. You'll randomly smile for no reason. You'll sense that something shifted even before you know what it is. That's the spiritual realm opening up space inside your destiny. You're expanding. You're evolving. And even your body may feel it. Don't panic if you cry out of nowhere. Don't feel broken if old wounds sting. That's just healing passing through. Someone from your bloodline has been praying for you even in the afterlife. Yes, even beyond this world. And their prayers were carried straight to the heart of God. That's why you're being protected from things you didn't even see coming. That's why certain doors were shut even when you were ready to walk through them. It wasn't rejection. It was redirection. And that ancestor is smiling right now because you're finally hearing what they've been trying to whisper for years. This is the moment where your timeline splits. If you choose to believe, follow the nudges, obey the still voice, and prepare your heart, your future will open like a rose in sunlight. If you hesitate, delay, or let doubt pull you back, this moment will pass like a cloud. And you'll wonder why things suddenly stopped working again. But the good news? You're here. You're still reading. That means the moment hasn't passed yet. Expect something strange today. A random phone call. A number that repeats. A flicker in your lights. An emotion that crashes in and makes you sit down. Don't brush it off. That's the spiritual realm knocking. Heaven uses the natural to speak supernatural things. And when you pay attention, you'll begin to see everything differently. You won't just live, you'll align. You were never meant to live a quiet life of suffering. You were meant to live a loud life of meaning. That's why pain never felt right on your soul. That's why betrayal hits you so deep. Because your heart is rare. And rare hearts carry rare assignments. That's why your path has been harder. Not because you're cursed, but because you're chosen. Archangel Michael says this too, you are not behind. I know you feel like time has been wasted. Like others have passed you by. Like you're playing catch up with life. But heaven does not measure success like earth does. What took others 10 years will take you one. That's what favor does. It multiplies your time. And what you lost will come back sweeter, stronger, and more secure than ever before. Don't make the mistake of thinking you have more time. That's why this message is urgent. It's not fear-based. It's faith-based. There's a divine opportunity coming in the next few hours, and it's going to disguise itself as something small. But those who see with heaven's eyes will know, this is the seed. And what you do with it will determine what blooms next. You've carried so much on your back. Pain that wasn't yours. Responsibilities that drained you. Guilt that didn't belong. But now the angels are lifting the weight. You're going to feel lighter, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And with that lightness will come speed. You will move faster, decide clearer, and breathe deeper. And others will ask you what changed. You'll smile and say, heaven moved. Archangel Michael says this too, you are not behind. I know you feel like time has been wasted. Like others have passed you by. Like you're playing catch up with life. But heaven does not measure success like earth does. What took others 10 years will take you 1. That's what favor does. It multiplies your time. And what you lost will come back sweeter, stronger, and more secure than ever before. Don't make the mistake of thinking you have more time. That's why this message is urgent. It's not fear-based. It's faith-based. There's a divine opportunity coming in the next few hours, and it's going to disguise itself as something small. But those who see with heaven's eyes will know, this is the seed. And what you do with it will determine what blooms next. You've carried so much on your back. Pain that wasn't yours. Responsibilities that drained you. Guilt that didn't belong. But now the angels are lifting the weight. You're going to feel lighter, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And with that lightness will come speed. You will move faster, decide clearer, and breathe deeper. And others will ask you what changed. You'll smile and say, heaven moved. The person who ghosted you, the one who left without closure, the one who made you question your worth, they're about to watch you rise. But not in spite. In silence. Because true glow-ups aren't loud. They're sacred. You won't need to post it, announce it, or prove it. It will be so obvious that even your silence will sound like thunder. The spiritual gifts you carry, yes, you, are starting to awaken. You'll begin to sense what others feel. Hear what others don't say. See what others miss. Don't fear it. It's not weird. It's divine. And you're going to use those gifts to help others heal, even when they never told you they were broken. This is why you were chosen. Michael says a door is closing behind you now. You won't go back. You can't. Even if you wanted to, it wouldn't fit. That version of you is gone. And the you who is emerging is glowing with spiritual power. You'll walk into rooms differently now. You'll speak slower, but with more fire. You'll carry presence, not just personality. Because now, heaven walks with you. One last thing, the financial shift. It's closer than ever. And it's not coming through lottery luck or wishful thinking. It's coming through divine placement. You're being moved into position where the money, favor, and partnerships align all at once. Don't miss the instruction that comes with it. The more you obey what feels unfamiliar, the faster the provision flows. Now is the moment. This message will echo in your mind. That's heaven's confirmation. The 45-minute window is still open. But not for long. You don't need to beg. You don't need to hustle. You just need to say yes. Yes to peace. Yes to obedience. Yes to letting go. Yes to letting God. And once you say yes, everything begins. And when it begins, you'll understand why heaven waited. Why the delay happened. Why the pain had purpose. You'll see it all. You'll finally breathe in the joy you deserve. And you'll whisper back to God with tears in your eyes, "Thank you for not giving up on me, even when I gave up on myself." This was your moment. And it still is. If you're ready, say it with your spirit, "I accept." Because once you do, everything changes. And here you are, still with this message, still breathing in the words your soul already knew were coming. That's not an accident. That's not something ordinary people do. Only the ones truly called by heaven keep walking when the world gives them 1,000 reasons to stop. You are not just chosen, you are preserved. Carried. Covered. And Archangel Michael is standing so close to you right now, your name is echoing in places far beyond what any human ear could hear. There's a warmth forming in your chest. It may feel like chills, or that your heart is pulsing with more life than usual. That's a holy signal. That's how God confirms this is not just a message. It's a transaction in the spirit. You're receiving what others have cried years for. Because God knew you would be humble enough to listen. And that humility, that's the reason this final window hasn't shut yet. There's a miracle coming to your house. Yes, your physical space. And it's going to shift the energy the moment it arrives. It may come through a person, a phone call, an email, or even an unexpected package. But it won't just be a delivery, it will be a spiritual signpost. You'll know it when it happens because time will seem to slow for a second. Your mind will go still. You'll feel something divine enter the room. When that moment hits, pause. Don't distract yourself. Receive it. Archangel Michael whispered this clearly. Someone who once laughed at your dreams is about to watch them come to life faster than anyone expected. They're going to be stunned, not because of what you gained, but because of how silent you were while it was growing. You didn't need to prove yourself. You let God prepare it. And now your quiet faith is going to make more noise than their loud doubts ever could. There's a contract being rewritten in heaven. One that was delayed for you, not because you were unworthy, but because someone else was in the wrong place. Now that they've been moved, the delay is breaking. That thing you thought was over, it's not. It's being reapproved. Repackaged. Redelivered. And this time, it will not come with chaos. It will come with calm. It will come with joy. You're going to feel like you've stepped into a dream you forgot you prayed for. You've spent so long carrying everyone else, haven't you? Always being the strong one. The listener. The fixer. The one who never lets anyone see you break. But heaven has seen every private moment you collapsed in your own arms. Every night you stared at the ceiling, wondering if anything would ever shift. Michael was there for all of it. And today, he's announcing, enough. It's your turn now. God is sending people who will carry you. Who will see you. Who will pour into you without you asking. There's a contract being rewritten in heaven. One that was delayed for you, not because you were unworthy, but because someone else was in the wrong place. Now that they've been moved, the delay is breaking. That thing you thought was over, it's not. It's being reapproved, repackaged, redelivered. And this time, it will not come with chaos. It will come with calm. It will come with joy. You're going to feel like you've stepped into a dream you forgot you prayed for. You've spent so long carrying everyone else, haven't you? Always being the strong one. The listener. The fixer. The one who never lets anyone see you break. But heaven has seen every private moment you collapsed in your own arms. Every night you stared at the ceiling, wondering if anything would ever shift. Michael was there for all of it. And today, he's announcing, enough. It's your turn now. God is sending people who will carry you. Who will see you. Who will pour into you without you asking. Pay close attention to what changes after you finish this message. That tension you've been carrying, it will start to dissolve. That mental fog, it will begin to clear. That nagging fear in your chest, it will shrink until it disappears. Because this isn't just spiritual hype, this is activation. What was stuck is being loosed. What was blocked is being cleared. What was broken is being gently restored. Even your body will start to feel relief. There's also someone who's going to try to come back into your life in the next 3 to 7 days. They'll use the right words, the right tone, maybe even say all the things you once wanted to hear. But you must discern, not every return is a rescue. Some are tests. Michael will give you a sign. Watch their eyes. Listen to how your spirit reacts when they speak. If peace doesn't enter the room with them, they're not from heaven. God is about to reroute your location. Not necessarily your home, but your position. There's a spiritual relocation happening in the heavens, and you're being promoted into something your enemies didn't even see coming. While they were setting traps for the version of you they knew, heaven was preparing a table for the version they could never access. That version of you is now rising. Quietly. Powerfully. Divinely. Don't be surprised if someone you've admired from afar suddenly reaches out. A stranger. A guide. A mentor. A supporter. Someone who speaks into you like they've known your soul for years. That's not coincidence, that's orchestration. Heaven has assigned people to help you now. The season of doing everything alone is over. This next stretch will still require obedience, but you won't be walking it unsupported. You're also about to notice a shift in your finances that comes from an unexpected place. A refund. A bonus. A canceled debt. A surprise provision. Something you thought you'd have to fight for will be handed to you freely. And it will remind you that your value has never been tied to your effort. It's always been in your identity. You're not blessed because you earned it. You're blessed because God chose to love you before you could prove anything. There's a creative idea sitting inside you that's about to be awakened. A project. A business. A voice. A gift. Something you buried because life got too heavy. But now that the weights are lifting, the light is returning. And that idea? It's heaven's investment in your purpose. If you honor it, it will multiply. If you hide it, it will haunt you. Choose wisely. The world needs what you carry. If you've been struggling with sleep, that's about to end. Archangel Michael has already assigned protection over your nights. You're going to dream clearer, deeper, and safer. And some of those dreams won't just be dreams, they'll be instructions. God is going to whisper answers while you sleep. When you wake, write them down. Don't dismiss them. They'll unlock things your logic never could. You've reached the final part of this divine transmission. And you stayed. You didn't rush. You didn't skim. You felt it in your spirit, and you respected it. That means you've been marked. You've been sealed. And whatever happens next, you won't be alone. The angels have already gone ahead. The pieces are being rearranged in your favor. The door is opening. The light is rising. The past is loosening its grip. The future is leaning toward you. Now breathe. Feel the shift. Say this silently in your spirit if it resonates: I receive everything heaven is releasing over me. Because once you receive it, you'll never go back to who you were before this message found you. You're ready now. Go in peace. Go in power. Go in purpose. Your time has come.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And thank you for not giving up on yourself. Before I end this message, just remember one thing. Even when I feel like nothing is happening, something is shift in your favor. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not forgotten. God's timing is perfect, and He has not missed a single detail of your story. So please keep going. Your miracle is closer than you think, and I will be right here, speaking light, praying for you, and reminding you of who you truly are. Amen.